Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we have this question. At 1 p.m. ship A leaves port heading due west at X miles per hour. 2 hours later ship B is 100 miles due south of the same port and heading due north at 5 miles per hour. At 5 p.m. how far apart are the ships? So we have to determine the distance between ship A and B at 5 p.m. and options are given. These are options: option A, option B, C, D, and E. So let's examine and solve this question. So first of all, we know some things from this question or this given data that first of all we will draw this north, east, west, south, and this is the origin. So we know from this question that let's consider this origin is port, and ship A is heading due west, so it means that it is going away from the port, and ship B is heading due north, so it means that it is going towards the port. So let's explain this question a little more. And here we have from this question, let's read the question again. At 1 p.m. ship A leaves port heading due west at X miles per hour. So let's say this is the ship A direction, and its velocity or speed is X miles per hour. Let's say its velocity is X mile per hour. Now, for the time being, ignore this for, and let's consider X miles per hour is the velocity or speed of this ship A. 2 hours later, ship B is 100 miles due south of the same port. 2 hours later means that it was 1 p.m. and 2 hours later means that 3 p.m. So at 3 p.m. over here, ship B is 100 miles due south of the same port and heading due north at 5 miles per hour. This ship B is heading due north, number one. Secondly, it is 100 miles. 100 mile means that the distance from this S to O, that is O is equal to 100 mile. At 5 p.m., how far apart are the ships? At 5 p.m. means that over here, after 2 hours, over here, how far the ships, that is this ship B and ship A. Where will be ship A? Ship A will be at 4x. Why at 4x? Because this is the distance formula is equal to Vt. So we will put values V as velocity, T as time. So here the velocity is x miles per hour, or in time would be 4 hours. How far hours? 4 hours, because here it is at 1 p.m. it is heading with the velocity or speed x miles per hour, and at 5 p.m. so total time is 4 hours, therefore we will multiply by 4 hours, so it means that this distance would be 4x at 5 p.m. Here at 5 p.m. if ship B is heading due north, so after 2 hours this distance would be 2y with the same formula over here. Now what will be this distance from R to O? This distance would be 100 minus 2y, because we will subtract this 2y distance from here. Therefore, look over here, OS is 100 mile. This is OS, S and OS equal to 100 mile. R is equal to 2y. This is R and this is S. This is equal to 2y. OR equal to 100 minus 2y. This is OR. This is 100 minus 2y. OW equal to 4x. This is OW. OW is equal to 4x. And O is the port. So after understanding this data, now we have to determine the distance S. That is, we have to determine this WR, this side. And we know this side is equal to 100 minus 2y, and this side is equal to 4x. Now, if you look at this picture, WRO, this is a right angle triangle in which this WR is basically hypotenuse, You can say this OW or WO is base. You can say if angle is formed here, so this is base, and this OR is equal to perpendicular. Now you can use Pythagorean theorem over here. So let's apply Pythagorean theorem. So according to Pythagorean theorem, hypotenuse square equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So hypotenuse is equal to S. We have to determine this, and this base equal to 4x, so 4x square, and this perpendicular equal to 100 minus 2y, so 100 minus 2y squared. Now to cancel this square, we will take square root on both sides. So after taking square root on both sides, this square will cancel this square root, so is equal to this 4x square plus 100 minus 2y squared. So this is the uh, distance between ship A and ship B, and this is the correct answer of our question. So let's come back to our question. So these options were given. So here 100 plus 2y, this is rejected. X plus y is rejected. X square plus y square is rejected. 4x square plus 2y square is rejected. 4x square plus 100 minus 2y squared is accepted. So option E is the correct answer of this given question. So this was the answer of the given question. I hope you will have understand the solution of this question. Moreover, if you have any kind of question, you can ask me in comment section. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.